So, as always, our old friend USDT dominance, perfect reaction on the level we set days and days ago. For now, my hope is to see the USDT dominance losing all this level, because then the next level we can have on the dominance is down here. Would be amazing in my opinion if we lose the level. We can have a great run at the moment. Okay, so we need to lose the level and this trend line. So if this is a retest, it's gonna pump hard and we're gonna see another rejection on Bitcoin. But if we lose the level, we can have a good moment for the crypto environment. At the same time, here on the total, okay, like this, on total we have a good range that is trying to break out, range black. You can clearly see we have an important resistance here where we're trying to attack another time on this box up here. If we break above this box, obviously we can have a great run at the moment. The thing is that we are trying to change the structure over this ice here with this little retest on this trend line. Let me adjust it like this, perfect. If it hold here, I think we can start to break above these two heights here, and if given, continue to the high, to higher levels here. Okay, perfect. Then we have our old friend Bitcoin that is trying to attack another time the resistance we have here. If this is just another retest, perfect here, yeah, this was perfect to be honest. If it breaks through this trend line and this box here, we can have a good moment, because as I told you, the last stream, the first level we need to attack is up here around 84.4k. At that point we can really have a good moment for Bitcoin and see if it's just a big deviation with a resistance up here, or if then it can continue to higher levels. Okay, because literally we are ranging too much here. Now we are trying to break above, so this, as you can see, it's the first real level we need to fill before continue to higher levels. We had this little FFG right here that needed to be covered by the PA, and it's where we exactly arrived at the moment. Okay, then I told you to keep an eye on ARB today, but I think it's playing out without us. Yeah, so for now we can sell the alerts down here, we don't care about them. Let me see on Ethereum what also do we have here. Another time where it tested perfectly the box above here. We highlighted different times. We just took out these eye here and not the higher one here. We had an SFP above this level, and then we need to see if we can continue to higher levels. Of course, we need a great closure above this level, like a daily closure, something like this. That was a wick. I'm not an artist, and this is the body of the candle. This was one with a wick here. So a closure above the level would be ideal to continue to the upside. So then we can attach these two levels and see if we have a setup for a short. Otherwise we can flip the POCs and then look at how many room we have above these POCs. we have all this room up here, and it's something like 7%, 8%, yeah, 8%. Okay, so this is how we need to play with the market at the moment. Then also we have Solana, that it's a bit weak than Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. Still bounced on the 0.5 level of the main range it's trading at the moment. Deviation, retest, retest, retest up. If we start to close above this level here, as you can see, there's much interest on this level here. It's gonna be interesting, okay? And it's the 0.25 level of this Giga range we are trading at the moment. If we close above it, as you can see, I have some alerts here, because then we can try to catch an SFP here, or even other setup here with our classic divergence on the RSI, on the price action. XRP, this is the level I wanted last stream. We missed it for few cents then, but this was still an interesting level in my opinion. But we just took out this low here, as you can see, and then boom, up. The thing is that at the moment the market is working only with SFP, swing failure pattern, every time. That's the only thing that is working at the moment. Oh shit, let me share it again. Can you see it? My bad, didn't see it. Okay, little recap here. This is the level I wanted on XRP. We missed it for a few cents. It just took out this low here because the market is working so well with SFP at the moment. And then we had Solana, where I was talking about Solana, where we had this little deviation. We gained back the level here in the 0.5. The level we need to flip at the moment is the 0.25 of this range here. As you can see, acted as a resistance many times, then support, deviation up, then resistance, 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 up, support, down, resistance here, deviation, resistance. So now if it starts to close above here and can start to build a great position here, and of course we can attach the first levels here as an SFP and SFP here. And zooming out, we have also this and this. If we want to zoom out and take in consideration above, look, it's perfectly in line with the 0.5 level, the level we were talking about, the 0.25. But if we want to talk about the possible short position, we have all this room here with these POCs here we can play with at the moment. So this cluster here, for a short position, because now Solana it's a bit weak instead of than of like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. It's not acting strongly at the moment. Okay, is it okay here with the screen? Yes, it is. Okay, then total, again perfectly respecting the path and the levels we were talking about in the last streaming. We still need a bit of more patience before a real direction, but you can clearly see we are compressing into different triangles on different charts. You can clearly see this kind of structure where it's sold just below resistance, and market now needs to be strong to go above them to continue to higher levels. Otherwise it's just another some other days on waiting. Okay, but I think is that total 2 is like good. Total 3, as I told you, is acting almost the same. Look at this. Okay, very similar to total 3. It's the resistance, this one here, and we need to flip it. Okay, as always, this is the view of the market for the week. Any Any question, any chart you want to look at together, or any request, let me know. Again, the share fucking screen. I don't know why this happens. Anything you want to look at, fam? Let me see if I have something for you live, but I don't think so. It's pretty boring in the last month, to be honest. Rave, trying to. Rave is actually good, maybe. What do we have here? We are retesting the level. If it holds here, could be good, maybe. We have the Zen long, we are in at the moment. We entered with here, and we adjusted stop loss here. It's just below the entry price at the moment. We have a lot of room for this coin. It's one of the one that already broke out the range high, and it's only retesting it. We retested here perfectly. Today I closed it and then I reopened it because I saw Bitcoin was a bit weak, but then turned it out again strong. So here we can have a good position. If we start to build and consolidate above these levels, can literally have a good swing position. Then Tau. Wow, what happened here, Tau? Look at this big spikes up over here. Was it like, let me see. Oh, it's under this resistance here. Clearly see. Support, resistance, resistance here. Okay. Okay. Fuck off, this share screen doesn't work. Okay, never mind. We have the recording, fam. Not too much to update. We're gonna look at the screen in the next hours and days. We're gonna see if something comes up, but at the moment it's still so boring. Okay, yo pets, thank you so much for your presence here. I wish you a great night, and we catch you later, fam. Thank you.